It's a meeting that world leaders are hoping will ultimately provide solutions to the insurgency being carried out by the Boko Haram sect. Nigeria's President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan is an early bird. He leads his neighbors from Niger Republic, Cameroon, Chad and Benin Republic as host. And President Francois Hollande welcomes his guest. After the leaders finish deliberating behind closed doors, it's time to meet with the press. Without surprise, there are lots of questions for President Jonathan. Journalists here want to know why he's not visited Chibok, where 223 schoolgirls were abducted over a month ago.
The issue of a visit to the families, these girls that are from a particular school, but there are lots of misconceptions. These girls have been removed from the school. So visiting the school per se does not solve the problem. The commitment of the president and the Nigerian government is to find where these girls are. They are not from one family. They are scattered from a particular Chibok area, which is more than, I think, one full local made up of so many communities. So there is no one family that you go and visit. So the emphasis is not, say, you are going to the school. Yes, a part of the school has been destroyed. The commitment of the federal government, the school is owned a state government school, but the commitment of the federal government is to rebuild that school, with good walls to protect it and provide facilities, since it's predominantly a school that takes care of girls' education, so that the girls will be protected. Mr. President, yes, I will visit Chibok, no doubt about that. But my service chiefs and others have visited. But visiting the school itself is unlike a situation where probably like what happened in Abuja when the UN headquarters was bombed. I was there. When the police headquarters was bombed, I was there, because there was physical disruption there and attracted. In fact, I was in Kano when I had the bomb blast in Kano. I was in Niger State. I visited even the Borno State before, where this is happening. But what our interest now is to locate the girls where they are. These girls are not held in Chibok. So, but sometimes, why did the president go to Chibok? If the president goes to Chibok today, it does not solve any problem. Maybe psychological problem or for media relevance. But you have not solved the problem. The problem facing the president and indeed the Nigerian government is how to get these girls from where they are.
Another key issue is the seeming lack of cooperation between Cameroon and its neighbor in the fight against terror.
Nigeria and Cameroon have a robust relationship, and starting even with the Boko Haram incidents, you know that Cameroon has been intercepting a number of weapons that have been brought in, targeted for terror operations in Nigeria, because most of these communities that have been devastated by the Boko Haram happens to be Nigerian communities on the Cameroon border. And the Boko Haram have cells, of course, in Cameroon, just like they are in Nigeria, they are in Central African Republic, they are in South Sudan, they are in Niger. So when they cross the border and devastate communities, and of course run back to Cameroon, internationally, Nigerian military cannot move into Cameroon except you take special permission. And of course, during our operation, there is no room for you to take permission to enter. So probably that is giving that kind of misconception that Cameroon is not a state policy, but these you must respect international boundaries.
President Goodluck Jonathan also disagrees with those who say that Nigeria's military is ill-equipped and inefficient in tackling the Boko Haram scourge.
The feeling that the Nigerian army have no competence of meeting the Boko Haram is not correct. Globally, all the presidents here can attest to the fact that the Nigerian soldiers have been involved in international peacekeeping, and they've been doing wonderfully well from the 60s till date. In Africa, Nigeria is one of the countries known for peacekeeping. If they are so inept, they wouldn't have been used. So that is not true.
Once again, the president has made it clear that Nigeria will not bow to terrorists and their dangerous tactics. He believes the nation will rise up to the challenge and prevail.